Yes, I can.
Nice to see you again. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Okay. And
Yeah,
how was your day so far? Standards?
yeah, standard.
Mhm. Okay. And did you learn or did you do something for yourself?
No, pretty
Mhm.
good. It's standard day.
Standard day. Okay. Now, okay, we can start. I find one interesting topic about teenagers have too much to do. Okay, so what do you think about this? Comparing now, do you have more to do now comparing to, for example, 2 years ago? Okay, your obligations about your homework and about everything. Do you have more to do or less to do?
I have way more thing to do in the past than nowadays because the more, as you know, I'm in grade 9 right now is much different than in grade 7. First is I only eat lunch at school 3 times a week. Homework is a lot longer, but time is still stays the same as 24 hours a day. Time is like that stays the same, which also means that I will spend less time on my hobby the more I grow up. So I have way more things to do than in the past due to the age.
Many things to do. Okay, and what is the different? What is the different now and in the past? What is something that is the same and what is the different?
So the same is the schools still stay the same, the subjects still the same, the knowledge are different, but all the subjects and lessons are basically the same.
Mhm. Okay, and which subjects you mentioned me before? Which subjects are harder right now comparing to the previous subjects?
I think that like math is much harder because I learned some complicated things, and I have to combine them with old things as well because they would dig back even grade 7. You know that math and more specifically is geometry. Is one interesting thing about it that um, grade 9, but they can dig back grade 7. They
Mhm.
can dig back the question on grade 7. It's pretty normal. Even grade 6, they dig back. So that is a combination of ton of things. So that makes this really hard. The only thing that I can do is practice those skills.
Mhm. Okay. And what are will you have next subjects? Okay, so next subjects in your, let's say in your next subjects on the next grade that you didn't have so far. Will you have some new subjects?
No, all subjects stays the same. The only
Mhm,
thing different are the knowledge.
mhm. Okay, and what is something that you are learning right now? What is something that you are learning right now that is completely new for you?
Completely new. So first is okay. So give me a little bit, about 30 seconds. So I think that the circle, you know, that circle and circular are not the same.
What?
Circle and circular are not the same.
Mm-hmm.
Circle is you know that the circular is a picture that shows every single dots that are. So I'm gonna sense like so.
Can you show me?
Okay, so I'll show you something. Okay, so this is a picture of a circular.
Yes.
O is considered a main or like the center. This is the center of a circular that is 2 centimeters. The R stands for radius. Is 2 centimeters. And you know that every single dot in this circular is 2 centimeters away from O. That is circular. A circular is a picture that describes every single dots that are having a same distance from a specific dots. The specific dot is O. So this picture, you can see that it's a straight line, but that is a endless amount of dots possible that are 2 centimeters away from O. They are basically the same. But circle is different.
Can be completely
Circle
different.
is this is a circle. A circle that is black. So circle is a picture that shows every single dot. Every single dot that are the center is, I would imagine the center is still O. So this describes every single dot like above and inside the circle, inside the circular. So we have unlimited dots here, and they are having something that are inside the circular. So a circle is a picture that shows every single dot in the circumference of a circular. Something that is completely new that I haven't known. In the past, I still think the circle and circular are basically the same. But when I'm grown and I learn about this, I will see that it's completely different. And this different actually makes sense because in some problems, in some exercises that I have to use this.
Okay, and what do you think? What do you think about? I want to ask you about previous years. Okay, so you mentioned it's now it's more difficult to do it comparing to the previous years.
Yeah.
Okay, and how is different? How is harder? Okay, what is something that you learned before, and what is something that you're learning now? Okay, which topic is harder?
So I think that geometry is harder because grade 6 I learned about dots, line, angle. In grade 7, I having one level up, that is I learned about triangle. Triangle. On the 8th grade, I upgraded this one more time, and I learned about. Do you know about this? Do you know about this?
Let me see.
This one.
Ooh. Yes, I'm familiar with it.
Yeah. Do you know about like do you know about this? Is it
yes, I know that.
Trapesium? You know about this thing?
Yes, I know that. I used to, as a matter of fact,
diamond shape, a rectangle, and a square. That is a kind of quadrilateral. A quadrilateral is a picture that shows four lines. For example, A, B, C, D is is this word describe a picture that shows four. Wait, but before that, I want to mention you about the difference between. So wait. Okay, so that is have a line. Is a line AB, BC, CD, and AD, and not any two of them stands in a straight line. So for example, about the rectangle, you see that rectangle ABCD having a rectangle ABCD is a picture that have AB, BC, CD, and AD, and all of them are separately. They are not form a straight line. Not no three dots makes a straight line. So that is a kind of quadrilateral. And square are the same. So grade 8 I learned about this, and grade 9 I upgrade them even more to learn about I learned about an image with no angles, which is the circle. I mentioned you like this. So you can see just upgrade at these stacks. So I have to remember all the knowledge from grade 6 to grade 8 in order to do the exercises.
Okay, and how about other subjects? What other subjects? Let's say what other subjects are, for example, are interesting for you? Okay, so what other subjects are really interesting for you when we are speaking about now that you have now and you didn't have in the previous years?
From grade 6 to grade 9, they basically the same. And in grade 10, it's maybe will be something new. But on grade 6 to grade 9, they pretty much no. It's completely stay the same. There's that adverb. It's completely stay the same. No subject added, no subject removed.
Okay, and what is something else that you would do on let's say on the when you finished your high school, when you finished your school, what do you have any plans for the next chapter of your life?
No, I just study like normal.
Okay, now let's see. Okay, and we have here the subjects about literature. Okay, so is it harder, or can you please tell me, is it harder, or can you tell me, is it harder now comparing to your previous years?
It's harder. The law is completely longer. It's pretty much a lot longer, a lot complicated, a lot harder than in previous grades.
Okay, now and what is hard about for example, when you have some literature right now, what is now what is harder for you? Okay, so we have here something that is really hard. Okay, so what other things are really hard? Okay, try to tell me what is hard and what is something can literature be easy?
I think that nothing literature can be easy. All the things are still extremely hard. Yeah, I think it's considered the hardest subject ever because it has no correct answers. So math, I think that it's the easiest because it have correct answer, so you can check back. But about literature, there is no correct answer. So you don't know what you're doing. How much points will your essay worth, and or your paragraph worth? Out of like 2 to 4 points, you don't know what your essay are worth. That many points. because you don't know the answer. You know that literature don't have correct and incorrect, but math have, which makes it a lot easier because it only have correct, incorrect. It doesn't have mid. So it's very easy because I have calculator and can check back. But for literature, it doesn't have answers. It doesn't have correct or incorrect, which makes it a lot harder to write a good essay and you don't know about your actual score. Because you don't know the answer. There's no correct answer for you to check.
Yes,
And
but
even teachers, they teach. When teachers check the answers, they are pretty much checked by themselves. Because there is no correct answer that you see what point do they have, what point they don't have, and then give the final score. That is why I hate literature so much, but I still need to learn it. Because it's a compulsory subject required in every school from grade 1 to grade 12.
Okay, but can you tell me, okay, how do you get grades? Okay, so for example, if the teachers give you grades, okay, you mentioned that there is no correct answer. Is that right? Okay, but
Yes, literature is the only. This is special because this is the only subject which don't have a correct answers. Every other have. Literature, no, math, English, biology, chemistry, physics, IT have, PE have for the exercises, but literature is the only unique subject with no correct answers. So that is a thing special. So you say.
Okay, and now, and I want to ask you, okay, yes, but how do you get your grades? Okay, if there is no correct answer, so how do you get grades for literature? So
there is no correct answers, but there is good and bad answers. Teacher will see how many points, how many ideas you have. For example, you need to list at least four ideas and try to spread them out into smaller ones, and then you get a full point. But if you've done only three of them, if you only done three of them, you only get 0.75 of one, two to be 0.5, and one will be 0.25. So it doesn't have correct answers, but it have ideas and parts. And depend on how much part you complete and you done that well, teacher can give your final score based on how much you do and how good you are.
Okay. Okay, now let's see. Okay, and yes, I understand what you want to say. Okay, so we covered math, we covered literature. Okay, what other subjects do you have the most right now in your on your schedule?
Have the most? I think that English. So let me calculate. Let me calculate. Monday have one class. Tuesday got two class. Wednesday got two class. Thursday got 0. Friday got 0, and Saturday have 2. So we total 7 English classes in 1 week, which is a lot. That is a lot than some other subjects. Math have still 7, and literature 7.
Literature 7. Okay, and how about other? Okay, math, literature, and okay, English. And what other subjects do you have?
Chemistry, physics, and biology are considered science. So it's spread every day, and those 3 combined is equal to 7 as well.
Okay, and which of these subjects you consider, for example, which part is the hardest for you? Which one is
chemistry is the hardest because it's having a lot of structures and have to balance the equator, which is a lot a lot harder for me to do rather than other subjects, which only have like some basic structures and I can use my imagination to do the questions. Every others have like chemistry. I need to remember over 100 different structures, and it was nearly impossible to do.
Okay, so this is something that you think it's impossible. Okay, and what do you think about physics? Okay, I know that you like to calculate. So what is something that you think about physics?
Is a little bit easier.
Okay, so why do you think so?
So I think so because you have less structures.
Some less structures. Okay, comparing to this. Okay, now I want to ask you. We have here. Okay, this lesson. Okay, now can you please read? Okay, some people say that teens have too much to do. Others suggest that busy schedules prepare teens for the real world. Okay, can you please read from here to here? Can you see it?
You're saying no? I still say the white thing that you see last week. Okay.
Okay, can you see now?
Yeah. You turn off the chat and it's up here. Okay. Okay. So here's a schedule you might recognize. Wake up at 5:30 a.m. Finish up homework. Go to school for 6 hours. Head to sports practice. Babysit or flip burgers until 8 p.m. Go home, wolf down a dinner, practice piano, do my homework, hit the pillow at midnight. Too much? Some people think so. Parents and teachers around the country are saying that schedules like this are way too full of junk people. They say without sufficient downtime, a teen's physical and mental health can be seriously damaged. But other people say that a busy schedule is good for teens. They claim that keeping busy teaches teens about the real world and prepares them for the future. They also say that having lots of activities keep teens out of trouble. What do you think? Is it possible for teens to lose too much?
Okay, so we have here, okay, your schedule. Okay, can you please try to tell me about you? Yes?
Before I answer that, can I go to drink some water?
Yes, of course.
Okay. No. Okay, I'm coming back.
Okay, so can you? Okay, so we have here this schedule. Okay, can you tell me about your schedule? What time do you wake up? What? Well, for example, not for the whole week. Let's say for one day. during the working days, and 1 day, for example, on the weekend. We can start, for example, for the weekend. Let's say for tomorrow. What's your schedule for tomorrow?
Tomorrow I wake up at 8 because it's week. Okay, I wake up at 8 a.m. I brush my teeth, go to toilet, wash my hands, and wash my face in 10 minutes. I eat eat breakfast for 20 minutes until 8:30. I spend roughly one hour in the morning to do homework for the Sunday for the Sunday evening class. After that, I got about 1 hour of my free time. And then I will cook, but I only cook the rice. My mother will do other things. That took me about 10 minutes. The time now is 10:40 that I will do. I will again I will check back the homework for the I already done the Wednesday evening class that I check back for 30 minutes is 11:10. I will rest for 20 minutes before I have my lunch at 11:30. I wash the dish for 40 minutes until 12:10, and then I have 1 hour and 50 minutes to do whatever I want, because nobody's is like at home or anything. I can do whatever I want. 2. I will do homework for the Monday evening class, and I also check back it. That took me about 2 hours because it's literature. 2 hours. 4. I exercises running. Behind in front of me is like a running machine. Do you know do you know about this machine? I will send you a picture. Do you know about this thing?
Yes, this is a treadmill. This is I know about this. Yes, I also exercise on this machine.
So I spend 20 minutes on this machine to exercise. Time is 4:20. After that, I will rest because I'm tired. 20 minutes, 4:40. I go shower for 10 minutes. It's 4:50. And went on 4:15, and I got 1 hour and 10 minutes of actual free time. 6 again. I will cook the rice on 6:10, and then my mother will do other things for 30 minutes before I have my dinner at 6:40. 40. So at about 6:40. Okay, so I will rest for 30 minutes until 7:10. Because my brother will wash the dishes, because I have already done that on noon. So my brother will do that on the dinner. After that, I will do homework for tomorrow. Normal class at school. Took me 2 hours until 9:10. 9:10. And about 9:10 that I will brush my teeth, even go to toilet if I need, or I could even wash my hands as well because I was basically very tired. So I have I have lots of free time, but that time is reduced until I finish the curriculum. I got again 1 hour of free time until we go to bed at roughly 10:45. Like that. This time can be changed. For example, today I go to a one of my relatives' house in Hanoi, so I don't watch as I planned because this is Saturday and I'm much free this time than any or every others.
Wow, wow. Okay, so this is during your weekend. Your schedule is really busy. Okay.
No, because I mentioned lots of free time can go up to 5 hours. 5 hours. At least a lot of
And
free time. Morning half,
okay,
noon half, afternoon half, evening half, or even night still half. Roughly 6 hours.
okay. And what do you usually do when you have okay, this amount of free time? So what is something that you usually do? Okay, if you have free time like this, what do you usually do?
Um, so free time, I think that I'm like playing video games, playing with my brother, watch TV, or go outside. I have pretty much free time.
Okay, so this is how you manage your free time. Okay, and can you tell me about your schedule during the, let's say, during the, for Monday? Okay.
Monday. Okay, Monday. I wake up at 6, not 8, because it's weekdays. I do everything I mentioned before. It took 10 minutes, 6:10. I eat breakfast for 10 minutes, but 6:20 because I will eat fast because I don't have enough time. So 10 minutes is enough. I prepared my clothes, wear them, and check back my clothes, my student card, and a red scarf to make sure that nothing was lost. I spent about 2 minutes, short, but it's a short, but doesn't mean that it's useless. I spent 2 minutes to check back on books, notebook, pencil cases, calculator, my backpacks, make sure that nothing was stayed at home unreasonably. So I go out at 6:35. Having 3 minutes is extra time required for my mother to get ready. So 6:35 I go out, and 6:45 I'm in my mother's car to go to school, and it took 8 minutes until 6:53. But I would like try to go until 6:55. So 6:55 go to school at 7:05. Having 5 classes until 11:30. I have lunch. 11:30 I have lunch and rest until 1:40. 13:40. 13:40. And then my classes will like put back all the chairs and tables for the afternoon. So in the afternoon that I'm in the afternoon it's hard to say. That I'm like having 3 classes from 13:55 to 16:25. I book a motorbike to get home, and this took about 5 minutes for the driver to go, and it took me 10 minutes to go home until 16:45. I don't use the treadmill because I have to like having lots of water work. So I work 16:45. My father already at home. So he will like turn on the hot shower before. So I have hot water to go bath because weather in Vietnam right now is super cold, as I mentioned in the previous class. So 10 minutes of shower, 16:55. I will rest about for 5 minutes before my father finish cooking dinner for me. I will eat early, super early at 5. So after that, After that, let me see. After that, I will I eat for 20 minutes. 5:20, and then I go to the center, which is 10 minutes walking. At 5:30, I arrive and I do whatever I want for 30 minutes before the class starts at 6. So the class 6 until 9 is end. I go home as 9:15. How about 9:15? So after that, let me see. I go home at about 9:15, and after that, I would try to do my homework for the homework for tomorrow. It took about an hour. It's 10:15, and then I have an extra 30 minutes to rest before I have 30 minutes to rest before I go to bed. And before I go to bed, at 10:45 to 10:55, I will do everything I mentioned about once again.
Okay, and would you like, for example?
Wait, 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. I go to bed at exactly 11. So 10 minutes of 10 minutes of doing schedule work, and 5 minutes to put all of the workbook required tomorrow, Tuesday. That is my schedule.
Okay, now let's see. Okay, and I want to ask you, can you please tell me about what is something that you would like to change? Would you like to change something about your schedule?
No, I think that is state balance between the rest, sleep, eat, and work, school. So study is perfectly balanced.
Okay, and can you please tell me what do you think this is the balance? Okay, and in the future, would you do you think that something will change in the future?
No, I don't want anything to change.
Okay, now, and for example, okay, which subject you will have next year, and which subjects you will not have for this year?
Next year, I don't know, because I don't know what grade 10 look like, so I still don't know.
Okay, now what do you think about subjects? We mentioned science. Okay, so we spoke about biology and chemistry, sorry, and physics. What do you think about biology?
Biology, I learned about what you can say again.
You speak about physics and chemistry. Okay, so what do you think about biology? Is it hard?
Biology is the easiest. Is the easiest out of the 3 science base.
Okay, and why do you think so? For me, for example, physics is the most easier. So what is something that is hard, and what is something that is easy about biology? Because I think biology for myself, it's first the easiest is physics, after that biology, and after that chemistry.
So I think biology is the easiest because it doesn't have structures.
So can you try to explain how?
It doesn't have structures. From grade 6 to grade 9, it doesn't have structures, which means that it's way more easier. I will only remember some knowledge, so I can do all the questions. Because right now that is Vietnamese try to like make question and multiple choice questions. So if I know the trick, I don't choose randomly. I have to use the trick that are using the least longest or shortest, or by the knowledge. So that would be easy. And also my biology teacher is teaching fast, and try to summarize. So that's good.
Okay, so this is something that can be good, okay, for yourself and for others. Okay, very nice. And what is something? Okay, so we spoke a lot about some other things that we should or we shouldn't do. Okay, now let's see. And we have here yes and no. Okay, now let's just one moment. Okay, now can you please read yes and no about what is something that we learned about today? Okay, can you please read yes and can you please read no?
Yes. This has nothing to do with laziness. This is about priorities and realistic expectations. Teens are so busy these days that they can't focus on the things that are really important, like being healthy and happy. Good grades are important. So are sport and part-time jobs. But teens still need time to relax and have fun, just like everyone else. No, this is just another argument in defense of laziness. It's a harsh world, and the sooner teens accept this, the better. The more they work now, the less difficult it will be for them to deal with the stressful world of adults. Life isn't going to get any easier. Sheltering teens from hard work won't have anything. People who think differently are fooling themselves.
So what do you think about which opinion do you agree more with, yes or no?
I think I agree with the yes option because firstly is true. Teenagers these days are so much busier with tons of important work. Don't just playing games anymore. They have tons of others like a hope from parents, relatives, school teachers, and even friends as motivate. They have to work a lot to achieve their goals. So they'll pretty much have no free time. So they have about 20 minutes of fun is already pretty enough. Second thing is about the true fact that nowadays teenagers are spending way less time on social media rather than in 2022 or 21, where the COVID-19 pandemic exploded and people stayed home. So streamer or YouTuber, those work are hot. The work is super hot, and people are way too much on social media and don't care about other people. So I think that right now it's 2025. Right now the COVID-19 already disappeared. So already disappeared. So we can't say that they need to stay home anymore. They still like people like us. They still people like us.
Okay, and yes, and what do you think why people should say that this is argument for laziness? Okay, so I want to ask you, do you in your school do you have lazy students? Someone who's lazy, someone who don't want to study, or someone who is subjects are hard?
Two persons, but I'm very sensitive to talk a name, so I still gonna hide.
You don't need to speak. Okay, you don't need to tell their names. Of course, of course, we don't want to.
Two students. Two students. So they're pretty much like having like they're very lazy.
And what is yes, and what is the reason for their laziness? Okay, so you mentioned that is maybe some subjects are hard, maybe some subjects are not so hard. So what is the reason for their laziness?
One part is about subject matter. One part is about the life. One person having father is a teacher. As a is a teacher in the school he's studying. Also my school, which also means that I have more priority, as he thought. But the thing is, like teachers who have students studying in the same school don't get any more things for keeping balance and fair with any others. And one student is her mother parents divorce.
Divorced.
Yes. So that means that he will like a lot stressful and whole school knows that. He's
Okay, so
staying with his father. He's staying with his father. So I don't
really?
know the reason, but maybe he has good electronic things. He have like good phone. A pretty good phone is better than me. So even have good computers. It's a Windows 11, which is the newest, and having some like big headphone and AirPods. He have everything he needs. So that means that he will heavily rely on that and lose focus on studying. So that's the two life.
Okay, yes, because this is okay. I just want to compare. For example, with someone who, some persons who were at my place. When they were sorry, when they were when I used to be a teenager. Okay, I just want to compare situations. Okay, we have here different situations, of course, and I just want to compare to see what is the same and what is the different. Yes, for example, someone who gets everything, let's say on the table, we call this on the table, and he he didn't he or she didn't put a lot of effort to get this. These students are more lazy. For example, I want to tell you what happened to me. Do you want to hear when I was around your age?
Yeah.
Okay, so I used to live with my grandparents, and I used to get we used to have some situations like I used to have a bad grades and I need to fix these bad grades. And my grandfather decided to motivate me. Uh, and uh, and after that, let's see. Uh, my grandpa decided to motivate. He didn't want to punish me. Okay, you are you will you are having a bad grades. You are under tension. Blah blah blah. He wanted to motivate me, and he told me that I will get VCR. Do you know what is VCR?
VCR. VR headset. VCR.
Yes.
Like this.
Just one moment. Yes. Okay. Look, this is VCR. Okay, I sent you a picture to see it. Okay, this is
Video
VCR.
cassette. Video cassette recorder.
Yes.
Yeah.
So in one disc cassette, okay, you can see one cassette. Okay, just one moment. Okay, so as you can see here, just I will share to explain. Okay, on this cassette right here, okay, you have only one movie and you can watch on TV. On this cassette right here, you have only one movie. And he decided to motivate me because now it's much easier and convenient to watch movies and everything else on the internet. So he decided to motivate me. By the end of the year, if your grades, because my grades were around, okay, like the perfect score is when you have all aces or all, for example, all fives, because this is the best grade. Okay, so This is the perfect. And when you want to say you have here like outstanding, this is the grade for example, your average is from 4.5 and to 5. This is outstanding. Just one moment. Outstanding. Okay, okay. This is outstanding. This is really good. Okay, for example, from 3.5 until let's say until 4.49, your average scores, that means you are very good. And if you have, for example, for 2.5 until 3.49, that is good. And if you have, for example, for 2, okay, until 2.49, this is enough. We call this enough. Okay, so enough. Not this is not good, but not bad. And if you have if you have only 1, that is bad grade. And I used to have around, I was around 3.5. I was like in this part. I was like in this part, and very good, but not so good. Okay, for my grandfather, that average was not so good, and he decided to motivate me. And how will they? He promised me if I get my average for 4.5 until 5, I will get a VCR, and I was around 4.1, something like this. And he told me, okay, by the end of the year, if you have 4.5 or better, you will get VCR. By the end of the year, I used to have grades like this, and he gave me. But now it's much. Nowadays, I used to have one situation that parents give they have a son that is around your age, and they give them everything what he wants, but he is bad in school, really bad in school. So they didn't find a way to motivate him. Okay, you do that, and you will get good grades. But if you're giving him everything what he or she wants, they will have a bad grades. Easy, because everything is easy for them. And from my grandparent, from my grandfather, he knows how to motivate. Okay, he passed away, but he's not alive. But when I was your age, he know how to motivate me to get a good grades, because now it's everything. It's so easy to get. Easy. I want this. Please buy me that, and you will get this. But when you were around my age, when I used to be your age, and that was 30 years ago, okay, it was much harder to get whatever you want. Okay. So yeah, that's it. Okay, Khang, we finished. Yes. I know that it's late in your country, and I know that you will go to sleep right now. I wish you a good night, and see you next Friday. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Bye. Bye.